Stammer can be found in almost any job. Experts say that they have just as much potential to achieve as anyone. However, often their stammer prevents them from being able to participate at work as fully as they would like. Farah Qaiseia is founder of Stutter UAE. She's here in the studio this evening with us. Farah, great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, would you call yourself an entrepreneur or someone that just felt that they had to help others?
I would call myself a bit of both, a social entrepreneur, where through entrepreneurship, I seek to give back to the community and help others along the way.
So, does stuttering, do you think, directly affect someone's chances in business?
I think it affects them in terms of their life choices and in turn affect their career. Many individuals choose certain educational and career paths based on their stutter, and that would affect them going forward. So yes, it does.
In a sense, do you think also then that if they're, let's say in a meeting, they won't engage in giving out their idea or whatever because they feel they might stutter when they're giving a presentation, let's say?
I think it depends on their acceptance to their stutter. Some people are more accepting and more embracing of their stutter than they won't hesitate in sharing their thoughts. Others who feel that their stutter can overcome them might not. And that's what I wish to achieve through the initiative.
So what kind of direct support would you like to see from particularly the business community here in the UAE?
Alhamdulillah, I've had wonderful support both from the government authorities and my fellow entrepreneurs. Where I see the need is in the education system, where raising awareness about stuttering at an early age, at an early start of those kids, will help shape their future in order for them to avoid letting their stutter in order for their stutter not to take over their life choices.
Now, today you attended the Global Women in Leadership Economic Forum briefing. The actual forum doesn't take place until later this year. But, you know, how important is that kind of networking for Stutter UAE?
The Women in Leadership Economic Forum is a wonderful event for not just Stutter UAE, but all women across the UAE and across the globe. This year they're focusing on inclusion and diversity and to women in technology industries. Through that, Stutter UAE can benefit from the networks in order to reach a wider audience and at the same time raise awareness about what we at Stutter UAE are trying to achieve.
Now, you're holding workshops in both Abu Dhabi, where you're mostly based, but also you're including Dubai quite a lot as well, aren't you? What kind of reaction are you getting?
Well, we started out in the first year just focusing in Abu Dhabi. And the reason is it was easier for us to manage the stutter-ups, as we like to call them. And through there, we got a high demand into hosting events in Dubai. So that's where we expanded and started having those monthly stutter-ups in Dubai as well. And in the meantime, we even been asked to host some in Al Ain. And inshallah soon we'll do that.
Well, you've got a very good presence on Twitter and also online as well. So, Farah Qaiseia, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Dana Gas has signed an agreement for BP to pay for part of its exploration costs in the El Matria onshore concession area.